At the fatal accident inquiry. You know the type. Turns up at the pierhead one wet morning. Boots and a rainproof coat the colour of Lagavulin. Rucksack labelled London, Swansea, various foreign parts, and proceeds to sit where Davy usually parks his arse. Leans across to me, says,
"A fearful moment at the door. Love a barroom in Craig House. There's a gallon in the barrel that they call the angel share. When we sailed we knew the risks. Dreams of gold and somewhere else. In the chaos of the northwest wind, we lost some perspective.
The trip was plotted a little sadistically, I thought. One day we went down the west coast to get a ferry, more exactly, a rigid inflatable, to play music on an island, Jura, that was accessible only by these cursed rigid things.
Imagine my surprise.
Another day we crossed the North Sea, choppy and wine dark that day, and many in our number were or looked ill.
Now I can't get up from this bathtub. Baby, do you love me now?
On the island of Jura, there are 200 people, many more sheep, many, many more bottles of whiskey, and some number beyond fathoming of rocks and trees and clods of dirt. Inversely, on the not-to-be-found on Jura roster are clothes dryers, showers, soap, coffee, and toilet paper. At least this described our cabin, the one where John, Eric, and I were housed. "How will I dry my clothes?" I whined to our host.
Young Captain Jaro sailed his old steam packet through the Narrows, hauling unknown cargo bought with baubles and disease. When someone fell and broke their neck at the after end of the quarterdeck, a lantern dimmed, a bunch of silver keys gleamed at his feet. If you had to put a number on it, had to pin a face upon it, look no further or just look away. In the popular illustrations of the day, months after the event, oceans away, oceans away, oceans away.
I never noticed the sea till it gave me a soaking. I'm like, are you joking? Jeez, where you been, pal? He shakes his head. Around. Then he jumps up. Where's the chipper in this godforsaken town? And off he wanders in the wrong direction. Leaves his bag behind.
An old cedar in the ocean's roar, washed up on the shore through froth and foam. Down below, sinking like a stone, is there none can throw him a line?
weather on Jura, it turns out, is 1 hour of howling wind followed by 2 hours of howling rain. By the end of the second day of our 3 on the island, my clothes were much wetter than when they had come out of the washer. The wind, in a delirious frenzy, had whipped 1/3 of them off the line and scattered them across the adjoining pasture.
It was midnight by the boatyard, and the tavern light glowed dim. Just a few of the strongest were still hanging in. There was dice, and there was gatshock, there was Shaughnessy and I, and the smoke rings gently circling. Are we not men of a fair and sober mind? Did our fathers' hands not prod this very soil? Do the lost years bring a soft tear? I say, hang him.
We all liked whiskey. I thought I was a drunk. Then I met the Mekons. Their drunkenness approached the heroic, the hard to believe. A drunkenness as sky-reaching as the drifts of snow in 19th century snow disaster stories or green groaning piles of turtles in Dr. Seuss. No day trip was so tight that multiple pub stops, starting about noon, couldn't be shoehorned in. No night ended without jugs of peaty brown swill upended, and no night ended as early as it really should have. There was staggering, backslapping, laughing into tears, bobble-headed nods into unconsciousness, loss of motor function, and out-of-doors vomiting. But that was all me. The Mekons were so at one with liquor that, with a couple of notable and unsayable exceptions, no amount of it changed them.
Worth its weight in gold.
On a boat, trying to make it float while the sea runs dry. I've been working on an ark, working in the dark, under sorry skies. Land ahoy!
I never noticed my heart till I noticed it was breaking, he yells, as he heads towards the harbour. But I never paid it any mind, till half an hour passes and he's not come back. Ah, to hell. Call me Nebby if you like. I opens it up. A Bible, an empty bottle, and a note. Love your neighbours. Dance. Burn your boats.
To shine on silver seas, a gentle swell comes to rock you, a gentle breeze blows to soothe you. Let the black dogs lie. will stay behind.